Well, summer is almost gone and cooler temperatures are just around the corner, so it's no surprise that Cliff is with us today from Kentucky Utilities talking about your home energy audit program, because I would think that a lot of people out there probably need to have their home kind of surveyed and tested for energy loss so that they're not too scared when those winter utility bills come.
Cold weather gets your attention in a hurry.
It does. That first bill always grabs our attention.
That's correct. Well, there's a couple of ways with the home energy audits that you can find out for yourself how energy efficient your house is. One is to go on our website, lge-ku.com, and go through the online energy audit by plugging in some numbers, and then at the bottom it'll give you a report how efficient your house is or may not be. The other one is to have somebody come into your house and take a look at it and go into nooks and crannies from the basement to the attic to really take a look at the house and see how tight it is just from an observational standpoint. But one of the new enhanced parts of our home energy audit is that we can take an infrared picture of your house on the outside, the exterior, or on the inside. And what that photo will tell that analyst is that there are certain places in that photo where you can see that energy is escaping, or it's getting outside of the room and it's just escaping to the outside.
Yeah.
It's that cool air conditioning that is escaping during the summertime. Conversely, in the wintertime, it's that warm air that you're trying to keep inside that house.
We want to keep it in, right?
Yeah, you want to stay as warm as you can, but it's escaping out there, and it may be escaping in little places. Yeah. Several little places, and so that's what that infrared photograph can do, and can tell that analyst where that escaping is going on.
And I've seen some of those pictures, and they really do tell a big story, because lots of times it's places you would never imagine that you're losing that hot or that cold air, like where two walls meet.
Yeah. The logical thing is it's around
windows or doors
where you're supposed to do your caulking, or around the doors, the door entrances, because that's you
going in and out
all the time. So you think that's what it's going to be, but like you said, there's a lot of other places that you probably don't even look at and don't even think about that air may be escaping.
And there's a small fee for that service, right? Because there is actually somebody coming out, so we would expect that there'd be a small fee.
Yes, it's $25. Which is a relatively nominal fee.
Right.
It'll show up on your bill just like with the rest of your bill for the kilowatt hours you've used over a course of a month.
So they get that information about what they would recommend fixing in the home.
That's correct.
Up to them what to do with it, right?
Then it's up to the consumer and the homeowner to decide what they want to do with it, because it's very good information for you. Take this and for what it's worth, and if you want to invest some money and time, then you can improve the efficiency of your house.
But you can also get rebates if you do so much, right?
Correct. If you tackle what is suggested, you can get a rebate from the company. If it's a 20% more efficient house, then you get a $500 rebate. If it's a 30% more efficient house, which is really tightening it up, you're going to get a $1,000 rebate. And that pretty much will account for the money that you're going to spend on making a more efficient house.
All right. Well, I know it's really important for you all to get on there and get those scheduled, because just standing from the outside, you can't always tell.
You can't tell.
Exactly, because in this home, for most people, you couldn't tell the difference between the windows that are on the top floor versus the lower floor. And this homeowner in particular says they had a huge problem with windows, and this was a fairly new home. The windows that were put into this home just weren't up to par. They've replaced these lower ones, but haven't done so, yet on the upper ones. But for most people, they can't tell.
You think they're going to be the same.
They think they're fine.
Yeah, but by their age and sort of looking at them, you can kind of tell maybe they're not as efficient as they ought to be, and the lower ones probably are. But the photo, that infrared photo,
might scare you.
Will tell you the truth. That's correct.
All right, give them that website again.
It's www.lge-ku